Hello everyone, this is Mr. Mulley again, doing his next lesson on percentages this week. You should have done through already ratio, 3 lessons of ratio, but now we're looking at percentages. We've had a lesson before, and hopefully that bubble method that I did in the previous video would have helped you solve percentages of amount, and you've been able to do some of the reasoning challenges. Please email the Year 6 email group if there's anything you don't understand, but hopefully these videos will help you. So let's start with our video today. So today we're going to be able to calculate missing values in percentages. This is really tough, so don't worry if you find this difficult, but we can work this out. So we're going to look at a lot of different stuff today. I can use the bar model method. 100% definitely use the bar model method. Definitely going to be using your timetables to help you. Okay? You're definitely going to use your understanding of fractions, because we know that percentages and fractions are very much interlinked together. Let's start, because it'll make more sense as we go on. So over here, I'm going to move this just to here. If 7 is 10% of a number, what is the whole number? Okay, so let's have a think. If 7 is 10% of a number, what is the whole number? Okay, so first of all, I'm definitely going to use my bar model methods. I'm going to use my understanding of fractions. Now, I know, based on the bubble method that I did before, and what I know and what we've learned already, that 10% is the same as 1/10. So if I was doing my bar model methods, because 10% is 1/10, it's 1/10, but it's out of 10, I'm going to draw 10 boxes. Each of these boxes are going to represent 10%. So have it all go. I'm going to make all this. I'm just going to pause it here and have it all ready for you. Okay, so here are my 10 boxes. Hang on, let's just check if I've definitely got 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Always really important to check that you're doing the right working out. Always, I do it every single time. So in my question, I've got if 7 is 10% of a number, 10% is the same as 1/10. So one of these boxes equals 7. So I'm just going to write the 7 here. Okay, so that I know is 10%. Literally just there. Just draw a nice little arrow there. Okay. Have a think. So if one of those boxes equals 7, what do all the boxes equal? So all the boxes should equal 7 as well. Now I'm not going to type this all. I'm just going to pause it here so you don't see me typing it all out, but have a go doing it by yourself at home. I'm just going to pause it and then write all the numbers down. Okay, so all my numbers are now there in the boxes. So there's different ways I could do it. I know there's 10 boxes. I could do 7 add 7 add, I could do 7. So that again, 7 add 7 add 7, lots of times, and so on until I've done 10 sevens. But as you just heard me there say 10 sevens, I'm just going to do 10 times 7. Okay, so 10 times 7 would equal 70. So my whole number would equal 70. Okay, so we're going to have a go at the next one. Okay, so I'm just going to stop my video here. I'm going to have a go at the next question because you don't need more help. So let's go through the next question for you. 20% of Megan's number is 14. What is 50% of Megan's number? So this is a slightly different one, but we can still use our bar model methods. So have a little think, how could you work this one out? So this time we've got 20% of Megan's number. So last time, if we look in the previous, we had 10% as the number. This time we know that 14 equals 20%. I'm going to get you to think about it. What is 20% as a fraction? So 20% as a fraction is the same as 2/10. Okay. We're not finding 100% this time. We're just finding 50%, which is 5/10. Okay. So I'm going to draw my bar model method again, just here, okay, and then let's just move this all up. And then going to think about it. So I know that we're looking at 20%. That's my 20%. Okay. I know all of that equals 14. Now, as I can see that 14 is represented by 2 boxes. So how would I work out what 1 box is for 14? It's really simple. You do 14 divided by 2. I do 2 because it's 2 boxes, okay? Which equals 2/10. What's in the numerator? So now in each box is going to be 7. So, and I could keep going. Now, what is 50% of Megan's number? Okay, so I could do it this way. I could do 7 until I get to 50%, which would be here, which is 5 boxes. So I could add that all, or I could just do 7 times 5, which is what I'm going to do because I know 7th must equal 1/10. 7 times 5 will equal 35. So 50% of Megan's number is 35. So that's kind of missing percentages or missing values in percentages. So I'm going to do one more question, and this is a tough one. Get a little think about this one. I'll zoom in for it. A golf club has 200 members. 58% of the members are male, and 50% of the female members are children. So how many male members are in the golf club? That's really easy. We can work that out straight away. Okay, so we need to find out what 58% is of 200, because 58% male members. Okay, so remember using that bubble method, we can solve it, but I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to define 50% first, which equals 100, because that's a half. I'm going to find 1%, which is going to be 200. I'll write that down. 1% would be 200 divided by 100, which equals 2. And then to find my 8%, because I know 1 times 8 would equal 8%, so I'm going to do 2 times 8, which equals 16. So I know straight away that add 100 and 16 would equal this one, would equal A. So 116 the members are male. Now, the hard bit is that over here, put that over here, sorry, is B. How many of the female children are in the golf club? So now I've worked out 50% of the female members are children. Okay. How am I going to work out what the percent, how many female members there are overall? That's a good question. So how many female members were there overall? Okay, that's a really important question. However, we can use what we've done already to solve it. So if I know 58% of the members are male and I know 116 is the number of male members, I can do this. I'm going to do 200 take away 116, which would equal 84. So now I know that 84 equal female members. Okay, but the question's asking me how many female children are in the golf club? Now, if I look at this key thing here, 50% of the female members are children. So now that I know that, I need to find out 50% of 84, which would equal 48 children. 48 there. And that's how you solve percentages that involve missing values. Please look on the school website because there'll be work specifically linked to that. I hope you are all keeping safe, and I'll see you soon.